So when we are adding or subtracting, polynomials, it's very important for us to kind of determine how are we going to be able to do this where it's going to be easy, because obviously, ladies and gentlemen, adding and subtracting is not very difficult. However, it can be very, very complicated when we start dealing with polynomials, because there's so many terms. So what we did when you guys were first learning addition and subtraction, for instance, if I had the number 5 plus 2, right? Just think way back, right? You're probably sitting on like those little mats of carpet, right? In your like an elementary room, right? Yeah, and you had to sit there and like your teacher would be doing something. And you guys were doing, maybe some math, you're going to do your mathematics. Well, one of the things that I remember that was easy was when we didn't have math problems that were horizontal, but they gave us to them vertically, right? Because then we could just say 5 plus 2 vertical, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we're adding polynomials, we're going to want to do the exact same thing. You're going to want to add them vertically. So what I'm simply going to do is make sure I'm going to take one polynomial and just put it over the top. But I have to make sure that I have like terms. All right? And if you guys notice here, not only do I have to have like terms, I want to make sure I have them in descending order. So I want to write it with the highest power first, going on to the lowest power. So I have 3x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2x. And then, OK. Yes. OK. Then, now I'm going to label this one. Now I'll put this one down below. So I have this one has a cube, so I have 4x cubed. I have a squared, so I'll write plus 7x squared. However, do I have an x for this one? No. So would it make sense for me to rewrite this as 0x? Could I put a 0x in there? What's 0 times x? 0, right? So you can just pretend. I want to put a 0 there just so it's a placeholder. It's not going to change the problem, because what's 2x plus 0? 2x. What's 2x plus 0x? 2x. It's not going to change the problem, but I'm putting this as a placeholder. And then this has plus 5. Well, up here, do I have anything to add to the 5? No. So what I'm going to do then is, again, write 0 times x to the 0. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a placeholder, right? Or just write it as 0, really. Just write it as 0. Just so you can have something to note. Because what I want you guys to understand is, do you guys see now how I have vertically aligned every single power? I rewrote this in descending order with the highest exponent first down to descending order. And the reason why I did that is now they're all aligned, right? I can now vertically add them up. So now I do 3x squared plus 4x squared is 7x, cubed. Negative 4x cubed plus 7x squared squared is going to be 3x squared. 2x plus 0x is going to be 2x. And 0 plus 5 is going to equal 5. Now, the most important thing, the reason why it's helpful to not only align them is so that they're aligned together, but also, so now my answer is in descending order. So you're always going to want to write your answer in descending order, which we have in this case. OK? Anybody have any questions on that?